Hi, it's Joss here from Nature's Graces, and I want to welcome you back. Thank you so much for being with me today. If you are here, you are looking for which essential oils to use on with your newborn, on, around with, and so I'm going to give you my top 5 with an extra one thrown in. So I'm a mum of 3 and I've been very privileged to be able to use essential oils on my kiddies. We started using them when my second was a few months old, and I've been able to really utilize them through my last pregnancy and with my last baby. If you're a bit nervous about using essential oils around your baby, if you've never done it before, please don't be nervous. I do have a dilution and safety guide below which you can download. If it doesn't come straight to your email, then please check your junk mail. Again, I always say this in my videos, please use high quality oils. Don't use the store-bought ones. You're going to find that they don't work as effectively and could potentially make things actually worse. So there's no point in moving towards a natural approach and then buying a synthetically filled essential oil. Okay, so as long as you're using the oils properly, they're completely safe, and we can use them to target colic and reflux and cradle cap and ear infections and fevers and eczema and nappy rash and all sorts of things. I do have some other videos just highlighting, pinpointing those different ones, so you can check those out as well. Okay, so first oil I always recommend is lavender, not just for the baby, but actually for the whole family. It's very calming, very soothing. We can use it for almost everything, and I do use it for almost everything. It's a great base oil that you can add other oils to. Okay, so if your baby is starting with a runny nose or a little snot, as if it's your second, third, fourth child, it will, because it's exposed to a lot more germs, then diffusing lavender for 1 hour every 3 hours is going to be really helpful. You need to diffuse it in a ventilated room and add as many drops. The amount of drops that you add into your diffuser depends on how old your baby is. Okay, so lavender is going to be great to add to rollers for scratches and burns, and maybe you've been in the sun for too long, maybe baby has earache, stings, mozzie bites, all sorts of things. It's really, really versatile and helpful. Then our second oil that I always recommend is Roman chamomile. It's quite a pricey oil, but you get what you pay for. It's really, really worth it, because when I created a little roller, and we'll talk about reflux in a second, I used literally 1 drop of Roman chamomile. It is extremely potent. It is so effective. You don't need a lot. So that 80 drops goes a really, really long way. It's a great one to have on hand for when you need it. It's a super powerful oil. It's a floral oil, which means it's also calming, but also good for the skin, so any skin irritations. And it's just really amazing for babies because it's really gentle. So 1 drop, very intense, and you'll get the effects that you're looking for. We are going to use it if you're creating a teething blend, colic and digestion blend, and also has some pain relieving properties, so that's really helpful, as well as some sedative properties, so it's going to be good for sleep and for setting that calming environment as well. Our third oil is Zengest. Zengest is a digestive blend that doTERRA has compiled, perfect for any digestive issues. So when it comes to babies, we're thinking of colic and reflux. This is going to be the oil you use to minimize that. Okay, I've added Zengest with Roman chamomile for my baby's reflux, and we rolled it onto his chest and neck area after every feed and at every nappy change. And the day that I started using it, we had a different child. In fact, he was 5 weeks old, he only woke up once that night and went down for naps, stayed down for naps, which was awesome. The next oil is a respiratory oil, is eucalyptus. Now, when you're using eucalyptus, you're going to find some contradictory information about not using eucalyptus around babies, and there is some truth in that. But if you're using eucalyptus radiata, that one is safe for around your baby. If your bottle, I don't have anything like that yet, if your bottle does not say the scientific name of the oil on it, please chuck it away. There's no way to know what is really in there. It should always have the scientific name on, and it needs to say radiata for it to be safe around your baby. Okay, so this one's going to be great for any respiratory issues, and that you can just diffuse around your little one to help with any kind of congestion. Then a great oil for mom and baby is copaiba. So I really suggest having that on hand. It's going to be your best friend when the teeth start pushing through. It's also great for calming, as well as a very, very potent immune booster. So as a mom, dropping 2 drops underneath your tongue is going to help you stay calm when your baby is crying. But copaiba mixed with the lavender rolled onto the jawline, otherwise applied straight onto the gum, is going to be really, really effective. I do have a video all about teething, which you can go check out specifically if you'd like to. So copaiba is another one that you really want to have on hand. You don't want to wonder about it and then order it later and then get it a week. You want to have it on hand so that you're ready to go, and perhaps even make a teething roller beforehand. Those are my top 5, but my big one that I love to just add, it feels like I've just like placed an umbrella around everything and just like wrapped it neatly, almost like popped a ribbon on a roller, is by adding frankincense. Frankincense is the king of oils. It's just such a booster. It feels like it just helps all the other oils do what they do to the best of their ability. Okay, they're just that, it's incredible. So I always love to add lavender to my rollers when I'm working with baby. Again, just like 1 drop, it's very, very potent. It's also, what is lovely about it is that it also is absorbed into the body and helps to boost all the cells of the whole body. So when my little boy was sick, I took a drop, diluted it down, and I would actually just give him little head massages with it, because I know it's being absorbed and going to work through his body and just help support all of the systems. So I love that for him. You can add it into your cradle cap mixture, and that actually goes onto their head as well, which is awesome. So yeah, to recap, we've got lavender, Roman chamomile, copaiba, eucalyptus, zengest, and then frankincense as my bonus oil, really. Cool. Don't forget the guide below, which you can grab, and then hit subscribe to find out when our next videos are coming out. Bye.